Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help and welcome back to another video today. So today we've got pet insurance rework and more, very exciting. Okay, so poll 85 changes. So this week's update brings some long-awaited adjustments from poll 85. Let's dive into the first batch of changes with even more coming next week. Pet insurance. Good news, pet lovers. Pet reclaims are now free, so you can finally stop hoarding your furry friends in the bank like they're a priceless family heirloom. Take your pets on every adventure without the looming dread of spending 1 million GP to get them back if disaster strikes. Can you imagine we didn't even have that before? That's crazy. And show off your loyal companions wherever your heart desires. A few caveats: cats are not included as standard. Any reclaim tokens you bought before will be refunded, but this is a manual process, so it may take a few days for us to sort. Any free tokens earned from duplicate pet drops won't be reimbursed, which does make sense, and it's cool that you will be actually getting some money back. I'm curious to see if I will be getting any back. So it should show in the chat here. No. Already I see a guy out with his pet. We're gonna be seeing a lot more pets around. Okay, so we are at the pets lady right now, and it looks like you reclaim your lost pets for free, view your other pets and their locations, reclaim tokens, and it says you don't have any to reclaim. That kind of sucks. And then these are the insured pets, and then I guess you can reclaim the pets here as well, and it will show you where they are. Oh, this one's cool. Sheep herder improvements. So stuck sheep, not on our watch. So no more watching your stubborn woolly friends get stuck against a wall only to despawn in a dramatic puff of frustration. Now a quick prod will politely shepherd your best behaved sheep into a nearby open tile. Very cool. It's one of the most annoying quests in the game, and just to make it a little bit easier. Yeah, unfortunately I did this about 7 years ago. So charter ship numbering. No more squinting at the minimap trying to figure out where to sail. Charter ship destinations are now numbered, so you can pick your port in a flash. Each number comes with a keyboard shortcut, so you well-versed keyboard warriors can set sail with speed. Memorize your favorite spots, hit the key, and you're off. Very, very nice quality of life in my opinion. Probably there will be some Runelite plugins or whatever if you want to switch these around, but yeah, just 1, 2, 3 or like A, B, E, F. Very cool. So, Tithe farm point cap. The Tithe farm point cap has been raised from 1,000 to 16,000. That means you can spend way longer farming without hitting a wall, stack up a ridiculous amount of points, and finally get around to buying all the rewards you've been eyeing. So farm until your fingers hurt and your points explode. Okay, they're telling you to hurt yourself here, but I just want to check that out. So if you take a look at this right here, for example, right, if you were to look at how much points you would get for 10,000 fruits deposited right here, you'll get 3,500 points, and now we can hold up to, what is it, 16,000? So you're gonna get well over 99 farming with that. Okay, clan update. So get the clan on the same page. Automatic notifications will ping members about events starting within the new hour, or starting within the next hour. Log in right before the action begins, or just happen to be around during a refresh. Either way, you won't miss a thing. We've added a load more bosses to the loot broadcast. Now you'll see exactly which baddie boss was responsible for your clanmate's good fortune. Ever had multiple clanmates crush a new TOA or TOB personal best at the same time? Now their names will pop up together in a single glorious broadcast, one message to rule them all, and more bragging potential with less spam. Tired of getting a broadcast for every single collection log slot? Clan owners can now set intervals every 10, 25, or 50 slots, so you'll only see milestones that matter. Rare items and pets are still always broadcasted regardless of the threshold. Yeah, you know, you're on 57, but you get gilded or something like that. Want to show off that you're rocking a Leagues account? Clan broadcasts now display an iron for the sender's game mode, so now you'll know if something was achieved in the main game, deadman, or temporary game modes like Leagues. Yeah, that's actually really cool, because it's like, yeah, you might get this drop, but it's on the League, so who really cares, you know what I mean? Doom Combat Achievements Community Feedback. So the Doom Macchiato Combat Achievements launched earlier this week, and we've seen a huge amount of discussion from players taking their first shots. So looks like 0.13% is Grandmaster of players. That's actually crazy. Yeah, that's not a lot of people. First, thank you for being so vocal about your experiences, the highs, the lows, and everything in between. Combat achievements are meant to inspire mastery, and that only works when the community engages with them as passionately as you have. We've also seen frustration. We want to acknowledge that, explain our thinking, and set expectations. So there won't be changes this week, but we're monitoring, and we'll keep on reviewing your gameplay and feedback to address a few more pressing issues. We'll tackle them one by one. The Doom Racer. So complete 1 to 8 in under 7 minutes and 15 seconds. So we know this task has sparked the most debate. Many players feel that the 7 minutes 15 seconds time is unrealistically harsh, especially without a ZCB spec or a streak of good RNG. Others have defended it, pointing out that as a Grandmaster speed challenge, it's intended for the sharpest edge of the PVM community and should be set with that in mind. So here's our reasoning for now. It's still early days, so most of the community focus has been on deep delves rather than speedrunning. As strategies develop and players refine their approaches, we expect more time to come down. We don't want to adjust too early, only to see the task become outdated as engagement strategies push clear times lower. Makes sense. So yeah, we only get one shot at the number. If we make the time too lenient now, we can't make it stricter later without invalidating the efforts of those who already completed it. That's why we'd rather hold steady, gather more data, and adjust only if truly necessary. The gamers are gaming. By the end of the update day, the average top 1% personal best had dropped from 8 minutes 21 seconds to 7 minutes 15 seconds, and this number has come down farther in time since as more people started chasing speed. We're also starting to see reports from experienced players that they're able to tick this task off more than half of the time if they're really pushing for it. So yeah, it's one of those things where over time you will get better, especially at every boss in the game. You'll get better and you'll have those random runs that are very good as well. It's also Grandmaster by design. These tasks aren't meant for the casual player, right? So we have the Praying Mantis. This is complete waves 1 to 8 without restoring prayer. So we've seen players raise valid concerns about failing this task because of the boss's holy water effect triggered when killing the boss during a melee punish phase and thereby restoring prayer. We understand that this may feel like you're being punished for engaging with a core mechanic with no counterplay except taking huge damage. Fortunately, clever players have started punching the boss during this attack, which can cancel the charge, avoid dealing heavy damage, and prevent the restore. Okay, so it's more about like strategy than anything here, right? So this task was designed with a few core ideas in mind. Okay. Avoiding trivial completions, we didn't want players waiting around for a prayer restore at the end of the wave to finish the task easily. If you could simply regain prayer and coast through it, undermined the spirit of the Grandmaster restriction. All damage on this boss is avoidable with 100% prayer reduction on every attack. In theory, every hit can be flicked away. This is why we wanted to see players learn or lean into prayer flicking as much as possible. That's actually insane. So we know not everyone enjoys prayer flicking. So which is why the task is about not restoring prayer rather than never losing prayer. Okay, so that kind of makes sense. You can do it because your prayer can go down is what they're trying to say. The Duel of Macchiato, so we've seen some confusion about whether this task should fail if the boss takes damage from an exploding grub. To clarify, this is intentional. If grubs are damaging the boss, then the fight isn't being completed purely with one-handed melee, which is the core requirement of this task. Crazy, right? So just like Praying Mantis, this task was designed with this fail condition in mind. Part of the challenge here comes from weighing up whether you'll be able to catch every grub or let the doom absorb some of. Okay, so yeah, it's something where I guess some players were upset about this and they're clarifying. Perfect doom, so complete 1 to 8 without taking damage from the boss, letting grubs be absorbed or stepping on acid. Okay, so we've heard the concern that some acid spawns can feel unavoidable, but we wanted to share a technique you can employ to counter this. So basically, by attacking diagonally, you can test where the acid will land with your first ranged hit, then reposition to the opposite side of the boss to avoid it. Cool. So wrapping up, we know some of these responses won't satisfy everyone. If you felt stonewalled or frustrated by these combat achievements, please know we are listening. We aren't dismissing your concerns. We simply want to give players time to push these challenges before deciding if changes are warranted. We know that not every combat achievement is meant to appeal to every player. Some tasks will naturally divide opinion, where one player finds enjoyment in flick-heavy restrictions or tight speed goals, another may find them frustrating. That's by design. The combat achievements are meant to be a broad set of challenges where different skills and playstyles are tested across the spectrum. Good or bad, we encourage you to share your progress and feedback. We'll be monitoring closely. So audio improvements, so all SFX across the game have been upgraded from 8-bit to 16-bit as part of our audio update. Future update idea. Training while chatting isn't so easy when you're playing on a mobile device, and if you stop grinding to chat, then that'd be XP waste. Have you ever just wished other in-game players could see that you're on a mobile device so they'll understand why you don't want to strike up a conversation over the fishing spots? We've prototyped a discrete little indicator that mobile users could optionally choose to show in their right-click menu if they'd want to. So it would show that you're on a mobile phone. Honestly, that's a really good idea. I thought they were going to make it like a forced kind of thing because I know there were a lot of people botting on mobile, but I guess if it's an option, then yeah, that's why not? Especially if you just don't want to chat to people. Like, yeah, I'm on mobile. Leave me the hell alone. If this goes ahead, it'd have a toggle in the usual settings menu, which is very cool. And yeah, this better pass. Okay, we've got a Discord community event, and it looks like it is a Chambers of Xeric Mask, which is going to be Friday, September 17th on World 2 522. Very, very cool, especially if you want to knock out some Chambers. They've got some new plushies, of course, and here we go with the other changes. So, corrected moon key drop rates, so they'll better match our original intent, and what we told you in the summer sweep up. Frost crabs now drop the moon keys at a rate of 1 in 1,354. The original blog mistakenly listed blue dragons when we meant the brutal blue dragons. Apologies for this confusion. Imagine you just camp them for like a month. So brutal blue dragons now sit at their intended rates of 250. Regular blue dragons aren't necessarily as generous, hitting about 1 and 636. Okay, they still drop them. Clan chat now announces when a player beats their personal best in the Doom of Macchiato at Delve level 20 or higher. Players are crazy, bro. Valuable loot from the Coliseum now sends a clan chat broadcast when claimed. Players left behind in any room of a TOA raid are now properly removed from the party with the message, "Your party moved on without you." That's crazy. The quest guide journal for King's Ransom has been updated on the permanent Deadman world to reflect the correct items needed. Fixed a bug where the Crystal Shield and Elysian Spirit Shield would fail the Doom of Macchiato combat achievement task Minds better. And making the weapon for the Devious Minds quest with a bowstring on a spool no longer causes the game to consume your whole spool. Holy, that's crazy, bro. Well, definitely a good update today. Go ahead and get some money back from that pet insurance, and let me know down in the comments below how much you get. Comment how much you get down below. I think that's really cool that they are doing this, and if you haven't done Sheep Herder yet, then it's gonna be quite a bit easier for you. Lots of other really nice quality of life updates in today's update, like the charter ships, the Tithe farm, all the clan things, right? And lots of changes to the Doom of Macchiato combat achievement. And also the new idea for the mobile little option. I'm a big fan of that as well. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video today. If you did watch the whole video, comment Carmbuan down in the comments below. Appreciate it as always. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.